Good day to you, Dr. Reber, and anyone else of any audience who may be watching this video. This is my final project for EDIT 6190, second time. My project is a motorcycle safety course for all riders assigned to my command, which is Marine Special Operations Command. I am a motorcycle safety representative for the command, and this is a course that is not going to be a requirement, but it will serve as refresher training and will serve as optional learning for anyone who wants to take the course. So I'm going to navigate my way through most of my project here. I will stop every now and then and add some comments or insight at appropriate times to explain some of the tools or features that I used for building my project. And when I get to a video that is embedded into my project, I'm not going to show that entire video, but I'll talk more about that when I get there. So let's go to the next slide, and I'll let the audio from each slide play when appropriate, and I'll move on when there's really no need to sit there and listen to the entire slide. So let's go ahead and start.
My target audience for this course is all motorcycle riders assigned to Marine Special Operations Command. The learning objectives are 1. To identify all required personal protective equipment that must be worn when operating a motorcycle. 2. List all steps of the T-Clock's pre-ride inspection. 3. List all required licensing and training courses that must be completed to operate a motorcycle. And 4. Identify basic safety knowledge for motorcycle operations. You need to navigate your way through all other portions of the course before taking the self-assessment. Click on any of the images to begin, and once you've completed that portion of the course, find your way back to this page to complete the remaining courses.
You could hear there on this slide that the audio was already halfway through playing. That's because I had the project open already, and I assumed that it paused it when I left that slide and then it resumed where I left off. So this slide here is where the learners are going to be able to click on one of these images to navigate through that portion of the course. Under each image here you can see what course or part of the course that is. I have my training requirements, my T-Clocks video, street strategies, and personal protective equipment, and then the self-assessment button down here. Once a learner clicks on one portion of the course, it will take them through that portion of the course, and they'll make their way back to this slide, and as they complete each portion of the course, those images will gray out, letting the learner know that they've already completed that portion. So let's start with training requirements so I can demonstrate that feature.
There are 4 steps to the training and licensing requirements that each rider must complete before operating a motorcycle. Click on each step here on this page to show you what those requirements are.
So here the learner will click on each step to show them what they need to do to gain motorcycle licenses and permissions to ride aboard a Marine Corps installation. So they'll click on this button here, and it'll provide a text box and audio.
Riders must have a motorcycle endorsement on their state driver's license. Written and writing tests are both required.
So each step is basically that, a text box with audio. Once the learner has clicked through all of these, he'll click next. And now you can see the training requirements image is grayed out. Now I'll go ahead and show you the T-Clocks video. I'm not going to show this entire video. I just want to show you how it looks once the learner clicks on the T-Clocks image. The video starts playing. The learner can click, pause the video just by clicking on the screen, resume it, pause again. Once they're done watching, they'll click next. Same thing. The T-Clocks image is grayed out. We'll go to street strategies.
For our first street strategy, let's talk about lane positioning. Bob here wants us to choose a good position, so let's find out what he means. For multi-lane roads, Position yourself to be able to see well down the road and to be visible to others. Maintain as much space cushion as traffic and roadway conditions allow for your margin of safety. Positioning yourself properly within a lane can help you avoid wind blast from other vehicles, help you see and avoid roadway hazards, and help you create and maintain a space cushion between yourself and other traffic. Don't hide among other vehicles. Position yourself so that drivers ahead can see you in their mirrors. Choosing a position that helps you see potential problems ahead can also help drivers see you sooner.
So on this slide, it obviously has audio, and it has a scroll box for the learner to read through as the audio plays, or to be able to go back and read something if they forgot about it. The next two slides within street strategies are very similar, so I'm going to push straight through those and give you a brief look at them. So the audio is going to play, and I'm going to skip through that.
Now let's talk about being visible when you're riding. Okay, we're now going to talk about another acronym that we can use to help us when...
Okay, we're back to our main slide here. I'm going to go to the last portion.
Okay, riders, let's take a look at our personal protective equipment requirements. Click on any of the buttons to begin.
So here I've got all personal protective equipment requirements. I've got buttons here. I'll click on one to demonstrate, but the learner will be able to click on, let's say, helmet.
All helmets worn must be approved by the Department of Transportation. The helmet will have a sticker displayed for confirmation. Helmets can be full-faced, three-quarters, or half helmet. Do further research on your own to discover the differences.
So I'll have images and text boxes pop up to kind of create some, at least somewhat fun interaction for the learner. And then I'll have a button down here to return to the main slide, and then they can click on the other PPE requirements. We'll click next. We're back, and you can see all images are grayed out, so the learner is ready for the self-assessment. So I'm going to quickly go to the self-assessment and go through that and show you what I have for my interaction tools there.
Okay guys, it's quiz time. Enter your name into the text box below and let's get started.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to enter my name in the text box here, and then I'm going to try to quickly answer these questions and show you at the end that it will populate the learner's name.
Question 1 is a true-false question. Motorcycle.
You can see there I've got interaction. The learner submits their answer, and it's either correct or wrong, and they'll get some feedback.
Question 2 is a multiple select question. Please select all that apply. Which of the following? Your next question is a multiple choice question. Please. The next question is. Your final question is a multiple select question. Please choose all that apply. Congratulations, you have completed the course. Please remember that motorcycle safety does not stop here, and it never stops. You can never get enough motorcycle training, and you can never be safe enough while on the road. We lose way too many Marines to preventable accidents. So please remember, have fun and ride, but ride safe.
So you can see here at the end it'll populate the learner's name, and they're done. Throughout my quiz, I do have audio reading the entire question, and there's some audio for the feedback. And that just about does it for my project. If there are any issues or questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you very much and have a good day.